Hello, welcome to Off the Shelf. I'm still reading Chapter 6 of Resident Evil Zero Hour. Enjoy. The young man sang, and the many, his children, turned the camera away, manipulated the controls that allowed his voice to travel. He said all he intended, at least for the moment. There was much to do, many choices to consider. Things were unfolding, always unlocking in new directions. He sang a slower song, and the image and body of Marcus collapsed, reverted to the children. They gathered at his feet, coursed up and over his body, stroking him, adoring him, waiting for him to decide what was next. There was no plan. Beyond Umbrella's destruction, he had and would continue to employ whatever means came to hand. The virus, the many, the false images that the many were capable of creating. Like Marcus, he had been for Albert and William's benefit, had undoubtedly left them afraid and confused. The young man smiled. How fortuitous that they, of all people, should be witness to the downfall. With luck, he would have the opportunity to see them expire, to stand by as they had once stood by, pitilessly watching their mentor in his last struggling moments. Though their deaths were meaningless in the grander picture, what mattered was that Umbrella would soon be no more. He considered the man and woman from the train, how he might use them now that they entered the complex. His first inclination had been to kill them, to keep them from interfering, but that seemed a waste after all. It wasn't Umbrella now their enemy too? They would fight for their lives, fight to be free, and if they succeeded, they would draw immediate attention to the disaster. What he had always seen as across Umbrella's grave, destroying their laboratories, killing their employees. They could always build new labs, hire new people. Once the spotlight of the international press turned toward Umbrella, however, their ruin would be complete, and the world would finally know his name. The facility had been locked down, of course. It had been disguised with almost as many door puzzles and concealed passages as Trevor's mansion, built a decade earlier. Oswald Spencer, one of Umbrella's co-founders, had been obsessed with spy movies and books, and as paranoid as any megalomaniac, which made for an extremely secure lockdown. There were hidden keys, doors that wouldn't open without missing pieces, even a room or two designed to trap unwary intruders. It wouldn't be easy for anyone to escape. But there were other false men seated throughout the complex, men created by the many, each prepared to infect any and all who came near. They had helped spread the virus in the first place. He could use them now to open the training facility, to collect keys and unlock doors, to ensure that the man and woman would at least have a chance to survive. It was a slim chance. The false men weren't the only virus carriers roaming the halls, but they had already proven themselves to be more resilient than most. The young man laughed, thinking of Albert and William, wondering what they were thinking. James Marcus's brightest students, working damage control for Umbrella. After all these years, it was an irony beyond measure. The children cooed, covered him, delighted in his laughter, and sang their own sweet song, a song of chaos and interdependence as their cool, slick bodies filled with the blood of his enemies, merged and enveloped him. And that's it for what's part of Chapter 6. I'll see you again on Off the Shelf. Good night. Or good day. Whatever. Thank you very much.